Hi everyone, this is Dr. Neha. So, today I've come up with a different kind of topic. It's not a PSM topic that we are going to study. हम कुछ और बात करेंगे. And actually, there is a great need to talk about that. Now, there are so many of you students who are preparing for NEETPG, FMGE, some are targeting UPSC, some are targeting any other exam, or for that matter, any entrance examinations. Okay, what are the biggest distractions that all of you face? All right, so on my Instagram account I asked question to everybody that what is the biggest distractions that you face during NEETPG and FMG preparation, and I received a number of answers for that. Okay, everybody messaged different answers. Some were common though. So what I did, I just tried to present to you the most common distractions that students are facing while NEET-PG or FMG preparation. Now, in this video, I'm just going to list you all the distractions. Okay, this has come out. This is not what I am telling. This is what the students have told me. And in the next video, I will try to give you the solution for each of the distraction. I'm going to ask them only. I'm going to again put it out on my Instagram that how do you tackle these distractions? What are you doing? And I'm going to try to put out a video tackling, each of these distractions. So just for the sake of it, let's have a look at the possible distractions. I've actually brought a distraction that I wanted to read. One student messaged me, like the question that I had asked was, like you can see over here, what is the biggest distraction during NEET, PG and FMG preparation? Or let's take it for any entrance examination. Okay. So one student actually sent me this big message which said, laziness, and due to which students can't follow their timetable, and then target for the day is not achieved, and then the same continues for days, due to which student gives up due to the burden of not accomplished targets. So how many of you out there who are watching this video agree with it, right? This happens. All of you set yourself some targets, like you set yourself that I'm going to do 20 or 25 or to start with 50 MCQs daily. Okay, you give yourself a target, you start preparing for it. First, you are able to do it. Maybe you started with 30, maybe you started with 40, you were able to do it. And then gradually you start getting lazy and you're not able to accomplish that. And then that cycle continues. And at the end of it, you're not able to accomplish your target. And फिर तुमको लगता है कितना बड़ा burden है, right? So that's one of the distractions that I actually wanted to read. Now let us have a look at all these distractions. Can you see the first one over here? It says, internet is one big distraction. So I'm sure there are a lot of you students who would agree to the fact that internet is one of the biggest social distractions. Now, internet was messaged to me by a lot of them. Usme they particularly wrote, look over here, social media, Instagram reels. Okay, now I am not joking, but I also sometimes when I'm on Instagram or मैं reels देख रही होती हूँ ना, so they are so addictive. People are making such amazing reels out there that you don't even realize that I just wanted to look at one reel and how that, turned into 10 reels that I continuously watched. और फिर मेरे दिमाग में आता है यार मैं भी कोई reel बना लूं. Yes, and then even I tried out making 1 or 2 reels, as you can see on my Instagram account. But this is very, very distractive, particularly for students who are preparing. I completely agreed. Now, I'm not going to give you a solution right now in this video. The solution will come from you students only. I'm going to put it out. Let me get the answers and then I'm going to add some my points and then we'll come up with the solutions. Okay, so just look at this. Internet is one big distraction. Social media, Instagram reels. ठीक है? अब एक और देखो यहाँ पे. Thought of success rate and self-doubt and pressure. These were the exact words that students sent. Ma'am, thought of success rate, self-doubt and pressure. There is so much of pressure. Itna tremendous pressure hai if you're a repeater, if you're preparing for the second year or the third time. So, बहुत ज़्यादा burden हो जाता है ना? Plus, there are so many toxic people around you. उनको कैसे face करना है? That is a separate thing. So that is one biggest distraction that everybody wrote. Somebody wrote me that I start doing my MCQs and then I start thinking कि कैसे होगा? सीटें तो इतनी कम है. Yes, there's so less seats. How will I get it? How is it possible? So that's one very, very important point. Self-doubt, pressure, the thought of success. And you won't believe, I'll just read out to you one point that one of them messaged to me was that, look at this one. Where will I get PG seat? Okay, so कित्तों के साथ ये होता है, मेरे साथ भी होता था when I was preparing कि यार पढ़ तो रही हूँ, PG seat कहाँ मिलेगा, will I get it in my dream college, कहाँ मिलेगा. So those thoughts keep coming into our mind and keep distracting us. Okay, next one I would like to bring to your notice is, look at this, handling interpersonal relationships with family and friends. Negative thoughts, that's what the students messaged. Toxic people. एक और मैसेज पे ध्यान देना, love babu shona. All right, so it's like students, all the aspirants, they are trying to prepare, but at the same time they are so troubled, they are so caught in the maze of family pressures, they are so caught up in how to put out a clear picture to your parents, how to talk freely, how to stay away from those toxic relatives or from those toxic people around who come to your house and say that, oh, abhi bhi prepare kar raha hai, my son wo to yahan pahunch gaya, my beti wo to ye kar rahi hai. Have you been a victim of that? Yes. Then the second one, oh, my son has got married, is settled down, is your son still preparing? So they come, they say something to your parents, and then the burden of what they said falls on you, right? So how to manage those things are very, very important. The support of parents, the support of friends, the support, the positivity thoughts, being surrounded by good people is very important at this particular point of time. Okay? So एक video parents के लिए भी होना चाहिए to make them explain कि what a student is going through. I'm sure most of the parents are supportive, but some parents who start doubting their children, it's very important to reach out to them and tell them what is the actual condition, what is the actual state. And this is not the end of life, right? This is not the end of life. आगे बहुत कुछ रखा है हम सबके लिए, right? So that is what students are troubled with. Look, financial drama. One of the students told me financial status at home. These are not what I am telling. These are what the students out there are telling, which are distractions. Financial status at home is a very, very big thing, you know. Now, there are so many platforms that are there to teach you, coach you, right? And itna colleague, itna peer pressure bhi hai that if you've bought one platform, if you're studying from one platform, फिर क्या होता है? There's one friend of yours who attended a GT or who has taken some other platform and he said कि ये question मैंने वहां से किया, ये पक्का आएगा. तो तुम्हें 2 मिनट लगता है मैं भी वो platform ले लूं. But then financial status of the family. How many things can you keep buying? How many things? The important thing, the word that we say in PSM, we have to improve our efficiency. जितना है उसी में मैंने succeed करना है. So financial status at home could be really grueling for some of us, right? Okay, you are not earning for quite some time now. It feels like a pressure. It feels like a burden. Okay, people around you make you think that you're still not earning. You're 28, 27. What are you doing? So that is one of the things that they gave over there. Mobile phones, of course, they are the biggest distraction. How to keep away mobile phones. There are a lot of videos out there, but I'm sure the video that I'm going to put out, I'm going to ask what the students do to keep away mobile phones distraction. Away, कैसे रखना है? When I take tests on an academy profile every day, I tell the students that now your tests have started. You have to keep away the phone. You have to practice how to keep it away. कोई तुम्हारे screen cover पे apps नहीं होने चाहिए. Okay, you should not have a Facebook app. You should not have an Instagram app. You should not have a Telegram app. Okay, don't have any app. If you have to download it, it takes time. So maybe आप फिर distract थोड़ा कम हो गए, ठीक है? So that's very important. Look at this one. Stuck in notes and videos while others of my friends are doing GTs and daily MCQs. Again, like I said, peer pressure. One of your friend is doing GTs, one of your friend has started revision, तुम अभी भी अपने notes और अभी भी अपनी video देख रहे हो. So what is important? To maintain a balance. You just cannot start your revisions कि I'll do my revision in the last 15 days or 20 days or 1 month. Revision is a continuous process. You just can't keep practicing your notes. You have to look at the MCQs. So that's also one of the biggest distractions. Then look at this one. Postponement of exams, rumors of exams, continuous notifications, that is very, very important. Okay, it has now, particularly during these COVID times, it has become one of the biggest distractions. You are studying in a flow, आप एक momentum में पढ़ रहे होते हैं, and then all of a sudden some rumor comes that this exam has been postponed. What effect does it have on your brain? And फिर आपको वापस ट्रैक में आने में कितना टाइम लगता है, राइट? हाउ टू गेट बैक ऑन द ट्रैक, दैट इज अगेन अ वेरी बिग डिस्ट्रैक्शन. हाउ टू स्टार्ट स्टडिंग अगेन, you feel that why was I studying? Okay, so that's one of the biggest distractions that they have written. Lack of self-discipline, laziness, very important. And look over here, somebody wrote weather. So now during these winter times, if every day you were getting at 6 o'clock, now looking at the weather, you feel like I'm not going to get up. Let me sleep for a while. Yes. So self-discipline, consistency, how to remain self-discipline is again very, very important. Then somebody wrote that, you know, I feel this thing while studying, I feel that if I don't get through, I'll have to prepare again for the next time. I'm not having enough time to revise. So there are so many distractions out here on this board, guys. Can you see there's so many distractions? These are just the most common distractions that the students sent me. Particularly, you could say, love, Babu Shona also included. How to manage your interpersonal relationships. If you are in a relationship with some other person, again, the question arises, should you be in a relationship during your preparation phase, or is it wise not to be in a relationship? And if you are, how are you preparing? फिर वो competition वहाँ भी आ जाता है. Suppose the one you're in relationship gets through and you don't get through, what impact is it going to have on you, right? So, you know, through this video, I've just tried to list out the possible distractions. Now, the answers to manage these distractions, I will pretty soon be giving out in the videos. But if you have anything to write about this, if you have any solution you would want to comment, please comment on the comment section below. And on my Instagram, I'll be soon putting out question for each of this. How are you staying away from social media? I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of answers. Those answers I'm going to present along with some of my ideas that I have. And let's try to handle each of these distractions in an effective way. But please remember, guys, this is a phase, right, in your life, which a lot of us medical students face, or anyone who's preparing for an exam faces. It's a life, it's a phase which has to be taken as a challenge. Okay, don't take it as a burden, take it as a challenge. This phase is not going to stay forever. You are going to come out of it. Okay, remember that. And when you come out of it, the happiness that you will get, the happiness that your parents will get is uncomparable. And I'm not saying that life will then become easy. Life is never easy. Life is never tough also. It's challenging. And the real fun is when life is challenging. Okay. So I will meet you again with some solutions. Till then, be safe, be happy, that you are, be healthy. Okay. Keep preparing, do smart revision, focus. And I'm sure you're going to get through and get all your dreams. Thank you so much, guys. If you have any solutions for all these distractions, do put it in the comment section below. Thank you so much. All the best.